Good morning! Today is day 41 out here. I slept okay last night. It was really hot. Man, that sleeping bag is so hot. And then also, I know that I said when I came into camp last night, my legs didn't hurt, and overall I wasn't really in pain, and I wasn't. But whenever I was sleeping, my legs just hurt, just laying there. And so I eventually broke down and took a Motrin, and it seemed to help, so I was able to get some sleep. It did rain, but nothing inside my tent got wet. So my rain fly is soaked, so hopefully the sun will come out around lunchtime, and I'll let it dry out while I eat lunch. I'm not really sure what the plan is for today. I have basically, I think it's like 21 miles until Roan, Tennessee. I'm not hiking all of that today, but I think the last shelter in this little stretch is about 10 miles today, but that would leave 11 for tomorrow, and that's more than I want to hike tomorrow. And it's supposed to rain heavy today after, or maybe around 1, but I don't really want to sleep in the shelter anyway, so I figured my tent's gonna get wet anyway, so I'll probably hike farther than that, but I'll just see how today goes. It is 8:30, so actually it's my normal start, but the people that I was camping with who camped 3 miles back, they've already passed me. So it just takes me forever in the morning to get packed up and moving. But yeah, today, from what I hear and what I've seen on other people's videos, it's supposed to be really beautiful. So hopefully the fog doesn't, there's not too much fog and I can actually see the views. I'll try to slow it down today and take some pictures and videos, but we'll see. There's supposed to be a huge climb, like 5,000 feet maybe? I don't know, it seems like a lot, but I don't know. I think that's what it is though. I haven't really looked at the map. I was just listening to other people. So we'll see. Alrighty. Oh, and I forgot to mention last night. So normally I don't really like tuna, and tuna is like a huge staple out here on the trail. But someone left a tuna packet that was just plain, no flavorings or anything, in a hiker box, so I took it, and I had a tuna wrap, so just tuna on a tortilla, but I put a hot sauce on it, and it was really good. I don't know if maybe it's just because there was no like weird flavoring, or maybe I was just really hungry, or I'm truly becoming a long distance hiker, but it was delicious. So I'll probably be getting some of those again, and hopefully they'll be just as good. Well, this is another pleasant surprise. There's trail magic back there. At first, I thought maybe it was just a family camping, but so I didn't want to go up there and ask if it was trail magic and just stumble upon someone's camping trip. But I see people that I was hiking with yesterday. They're there, so I'm gonna head in there. Pancakes, eggs, and bacon. There's even a fancy chair.
Good idea. Let him do that. How do you want your yolks?
Dang. Whatever's easiest for you.
I mean, the fastest is going to be over easy, but I can cook them a little. Yeah.
You can get pancakes and eggs. If I want. There's soda and beer. Tons of stuff. Oh man, look at that gorgeous view.
Hey.
Did you say this is Carver's Gap?
Oh, that's
Since I carried that, you gotta carry my pack all the way down.
Where'd he go?
No, it was at the, I double checked.
Oh,
where
it
we
was
sat
left
at
on
it
the-
was right there where we cooked that.
sweet. Thanks, man.
I was like, that is math. I saw him have that.
Apparently there used to be a hotel up here, the Cloudland Hotel.
I know.
Definitely colder up here. You can see the hair on my arms is raised up because it's cold. Alright, we made it to Roan High Knob Shelter, and apparently this is the only shelter that has a door on it because the winds get so high here. And it's a double-decker. Hey guys, just taking a tour. So there's the bottom floor that fits what? 4, 6, 8. You can get about maybe 10 people in here if you squeeze. And then upstairs it goes over the eating area and then all the way back there over the place I just showed you where people are sleeping. You can get a ton of people in this shelter. So we got to this road and we couldn't find the Next White Blaze, and then we pulled out the Far Out app and realized we took a wrong turn. Oh, look at that. We took a wrong turn on the most difficult part. I thought they were gonna blame me because I was in front, but they didn't. They just said, nope, none of us saw it. That's what happens when you hike with your head down. Yeah.
There's no other white mark.
So that's where we went. But we should have went that way to that place.
They need to put those trees up a little higher. A little gate there.
No, I'm not gonna have done that.
Oh, I bet you we're gonna have to invite today what they did. Wait till we hit.
These are the little baby pines that I've heard about. I don't see a white blaze, but I'm assuming this is it.
It says 18 right there.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna walk too far if I don't see white blaze soon.
Maybe new chapstick?
No.
And sheer.
Supposed to be cool views or not, but it is pretty neat. The first white blaze. It's super windy up here. coming up in the fog. Yellow Mountain Gap. Yellow Mountain Gap is the junction of the Appalachian Trail and historic Brights Trace route used by the Overmountain men to cross the mountains en route to the Revolutionary War battle at Kings Mountain. The blue blazed side trail leads 0.2 miles to a barn which has been renovated to shelter Appalachian Trail hikers. Keep right at forks in the trail and turn right onto the gravel road which leads to the shelter. So down here is an old barn, and like that sign said, it used to be used as a shelter for hikers, but because it's so run down, it's deemed unsafe, and so you can no longer stay in that barn for shelter, but there is a grassy area where you can camp. And I thought I read in the comments on the Far Out app that there's a privy. So I hope that's right, because I'm kind of looking forward to it. It's so crazy to see this kind of stuff. I've been watching in videos for, over the last several years, prepping for this trip, and to be able to see this stuff in person and to get here what seems like so quickly. I mean, I am nearing the end of my 6th week on trail, but it still seems quickly. It's just really neat to see this stuff in person. This is the Overmountain Shelter. Ooh, there is a privy. Hopefully, it's still in use. Wow! Dang, this would be a nice shelter. Holy cow. Oh, can you imagine waking up to this? Wow. We might camp here. I don't know. We'll see. There's a privy. Wow. At least it's bedazzled. Oh my gosh. Hey, you get a nice view. Hey, you get a nice view while taking a poo.
See? It's just a worm. They gotta come out of the ground when it gets wet. They can't breathe.
You can literally see the water evaporate into the clouds. Huh. We outran the rain for a long time today, but we didn't make it all the way. And it's definitely hailing now too. Ouch.
I mean, the supermarket is way further, but
Okay.
it is nice.
Right, nice.
Awesome. Good time. Alright, well we made it into town tonight. They hiked 24 miles, Skittles and Mighty Mouse. I hiked roughly 21 miles. We didn't have a reservation or anything, but the owner felt she took pity on us and didn't want us to go back in the rain, which we're very thankful for because I definitely did not want to. They're going to share a room with someone else that had a reservation here, and then I'm going to sleep on the floor up in the hostel. But we are just having some drinks and some food and going to enjoy our time here, and then the plan is to take a zero tomorrow. I don't think that I've gotten my hiker hunger yet, but I do have to say
It's
that I
gone!
finished everything. Alright, well it is the end of day 41. Today was a really good day. I ended up hiking about 21 miles. I think it was over that, but I don't know the exact mileage because I haven't looked at the book. But I felt really good. I think that I might have gotten my trail legs. So I felt like I could walk all day and not really be that tired. My knees hurt a little bit and my foot hurt a little bit, but overall it didn't hurt that bad, and even at the end of the day it didn't hurt that bad. Now at the end of the day my mind was not really focused on the pain of my knees and my feet, because we got caught in the rainstorm for like the last 3.5 miles. So my mind was focused on continuing to hike fast so that I could keep my body temperature up so that I wouldn't get hypothermia. It wasn't freezing outside, but I don't really know how cold it has to be for hypothermia to set in, and so I didn't want it to happen. So yeah, but the views we saw today, it was mostly fog, but we did get glimpses of views of the mountains, and it was really cool. And I ended up hiking the whole day with people, so that was really nice. I think that helped a lot of making the day go by really fast and like being able to hike that many miles. And we ended up, so the original plan was to not get into Roan Mountain, Tennessee until tomorrow, but we were just very ambitious today and we ended up hiking all the way to town. And when we got here, well, we got to the trailhead at 19E, we saw that it was another half-mile walk to the Station 19E hostel. So I'm like, well, let's call and see, let's figure out where we're gonna stay first before we hike down, or before we walk down there. So we called him and asked if there was any availability, and the guy laughed and was like, there's 36 people on the waiting list. There's no availability anywhere here. He's like, I can pick you up and you can come here and eat some food and grab some drinks, get warm, change clothes, and then I can bring you back to the trailhead, but that's the most I can do. And so we're like, okay, we'll do that. So he comes and picks us up and takes us back to the hostel / bar, and the hostel manager, she's like, well, I don't want you guys to have to go back in the rain. Let me see what I can do. And so there were some other people here that we had been bouncing back and forth with, and so they had an extra bed in their room. So Skittles and Mighty Mouse used that extra bed, and then the hostel manager moved the furniture in the living room enough to where I can sleep on the floor. So we were very, very, very grateful that they were able to squeeze us in and accommodate us, and they went way out of their way. When we first got here, the lady was like, well, come upstairs to the hostel and get out of those wet clothes, change into something warm, and you can even take a shower. So we were very, very appreciative of that, because I was a little scared. I was a little scared of getting hypothermia. Again, it's not freezing outside, but I was drenched. I was soaked to the bone. So I was glad that I didn't have to go back out in the rain to camp. Yeah, so we're very grateful. But and then so we're gonna take a 0 tomorrow and stay here. I'll probably go over and look at the Mountain Harbor B&B just to see what it looks like, and then we'll get back on the trail on Monday. So I'm very tired, so I'm gonna get to bed. But I will talk to you tomorrow. Good night.